How do you guys like working together? Because you guys are best buds. I like working with my best bud.
Aw, thank you.
You really?
Aw,
I'm more of a sidekick.
He's tolerable.
He's talking.
I admit he uses me a lot. Now that he can drive himself places, I feel marginally less useful, but my guess...
Where could you not drive before?
Well, I didn't have a vehicle.
Literally,
okay.
literally
It wasn't like I
anywhere.
wasn't allowed to.
When I said he couldn't drive places, it's one of those things where it's like he
Hmm.
couldn't drive places because he didn't have anything to drive places.
Yeah. All right, are we ready? Can we get going?
We were talking.
Yeah, we're like we're about a minute in.
I had to
we're
do
good.
like the intro thing.
Yeah, but
Hello.
first of all, they did the
intro.
first episode. They've never heard our intro before.
I know, but now we're sort of professional.
Look what we started.
Microphone, hear that? I swallowed a big swallow of that.
I know we have an explicit label and everything, Jesse, but can you explain a little more?
No, she can't actually.
Oh, that's actually Monsoon Malabar. Ooh, I like.
All right, so Inebri-arts, in case you haven't heard them before, because some of our older episodes are beginning to fall off of iTunes.
No.
Yeah, they're still there, but they're just not on like iTunes.
It's
and
like
Stitcher.
you have to
Hunt.
look for them
Yeah.
and subscribe, and it's a mess.
So we brought back our two favorite people, and they're our two favorite people because they were
Stop.
our first.
Oh, guys.
So Jessie and Eddie, the Art Shoppe, are back.
Never forget you first.
Hi guys,
And
thanks for having us.
no problem, anytime. And so you guys are celebrating an anniversary of your own.
Yeah, it's gonna be a year that we've been downtown Plymouth at 84 Court Street, and we love it.
We do.
It's good.
And I mean,
Dream come true.
last time we had you guys on was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I think you had just gotten to. How long were you in Carver?
I don't remember.
You weren't
It
there
wasn't
very long.
and the intention was to get in Plymouth. We
Yeah.
wanted to be on the Plymouth scene
So
as a long-term business goal.
Yeah, it worked out, but it was a bit of a purgatory while we just looked in on this. What?
Nothing.
Well, it was one of those. It happened, and
Yeah.
it's probably the best
Yeah.
spot you could get,
It's perfect for us. Yeah.
but it didn't happen in the way you would expect it to.
What, coming from Carver?
no.
I was talking about being in Carver was a drag. That was the purgatory.
But it's a beautiful location.
It is.
It's 84
It's awesome.
Court Street.
84 Court Street. We have all the room that we could. It keeps me and Eddie so busy keeping our studio gallery space full. Plus, we have this space where we have a guest gallery. Talk where?
Don't tap on the table.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
See, this is the thing. We didn't
We
know
didn't tell.
this at
No.
episode 1, so we didn't really give them the
Yeah.
spiel because, they're previous guests. But, yeah, we forgot that we didn't know what we were doing
Yeah.
last time we talked to you.
I can sit on my
No,
hands.
it's fine.
But then how
Just
do I
when you-
drink my beer?
No, you're
Watch.
fine.
I can do tricks. No.
And you guys have a guest gallery now.
Yep, a small little guest gallery that we feature different artists every couple months. We'll rotate local talent out, give them a chance to showcase, alongside our work. Kind of brings new people in every couple months. But, the draw is the Eddie and Jessie show.
Of course. I mean, that's
That's what I mean.
yeah.
It's our, it's our dream and hope that people
Yeah.
come and see Coletta Craft, which is your name of your jewelry design line, and your sculpture and your metal and my painting and drawing and all that.
And actually, our first podcast led off with Jessie, I believe, saying the right beer color for the right beer glass, because at the time you were talking about making the beer pins.
That was
And
just
he
a
did
little
a whole
idea at
line
first.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was something I've been wanting to do a long time, but it was back burner because it was an interest of mine,
Right.
But knowing people like yourselves and Tatum, and it just,
I don't know anybody that likes beer.
And so now they're a real thing.
they're a real thing.
Beer pins. Yeah.
In fact,
it's so cool.
yeah, we're
And you did
considering-
like the shape for
the
there's, like,
proper
5
glass for the
different
proper
designs. Yeah.
style of beer, yeah.
It's
And
cool.
at their beer geek glasses for beer
And
snobs.
Tatum's awesome. Tatum sells them up at Craft Beer Cellar, which we love. Craft
Craft
Beer
Beer Cellar Main Street,
Yep.
where we always
They're
record.
awesome. Yep. And they're kind
Yeah.
of popular. They're people,
Yeah,
the
people
guys,
have been
the guys
digging 'em,
dig
yeah.
it, and,
Yeah.
and the ladies too. The ladies will get them. Oh, it's perfect gift. Yep. Cool.
So,
Wow.
traffic-wise, do you see a significant difference between Carver and Plymouth?
Oh, come on. Cavo is the art mecca of the world. Not.
That's what I meant, purgatory. But we don't see as many U-turns in Carver as we do here on Court
That's true.
Street.
That's true.
U-turns.
People
Oh,
are
we
just
see a lot
crazy.
of things. 'Cause
Oh, you guys
our
have, like, the
workspace
best
is
view.
Our
We're
view
right
is
there.
that
Oh,
we
my
see
God,
the
it's
ocean
amazing.
and Court Street, the main street, and we have seen
A lot
some
of drama.
sights.
A lot of drama.
So we'll be working at our desks, and we'll be painting and drawing and making metal and doing our thing, but then your eyes, you look out the window, and there's always something happening. And it's like, what did they do? What? And sometimes it's inspirational, and sometimes it takes us away from our task at hand.
It can be a little distracting when you have
It
a
is.
view.
A little bit.
It
Yeah.
is, but it's cool.
We love
It's all
it.
good.
Yeah.
But the people, the traffic,
It's a lot of energy.
tourists, we've met some amazing people. We've met some really douchebags too. Can we say that? Okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people are really difficult to deal with too. But we're doing our thing, and then we met some talented people. We've met,
Oh yeah,
wasn't
we've
supposed to say
last
that,
summer
no.
with all the tourists coming up, we saw a real big cross section of America and the world. We met a lot
that
of
was
people
awesome.
from
The
overseas
tourist
too.
season's fantastic.
Yeah.
We get
Yeah.
people from all different countries. It's fantastic.
And you just get talking to some of these people who want to, hang and talk, and you lose an afternoon, but you learn so much.
We
about-
we had that
absolutely.
one time we were recording some episodes of Bar Talk, and we were across the street at New World, and we're in the back room, and some guy kind of like wanders back in. I'm like, "Can I help you?" He's like, "Oh, I just want to see what's going on." I'm like, "Oh, we're just recording a podcast." He's like, "Oh, I like podcasts." I'm like, "You have an accent." He's like, "Oh, I'm from England," and they're talking.
a lot of
he's-
English visit
And
Plymouth.
and he's like, "My wife trains sea lions," and I'm like, "Get
Get
her
out!
ass back here.
That's
We are
so
going to
cool."
record an episode." And it was literally they were from the Plymouth, England area.
Oh wow!
And
Very
they
cool.
were
Cool
the
trip.
nicest
so they made
people.
a stop in Plymouth
Yep.
to.
Yeah. It's fine. What?
Just put the T-shirt in front of her so
Why are
she
you
can tap
snapping
that.
at me?
T-shirt in front of me. I get a T-shirt.
No,
No,
this is
but-
so
Oh,
it'll
okay.
temper
There you
the It'll
Oh,
soften
Thanks.
It's a
the blow.
tap pad.
Yeah. So you can.
I'm
So
finally
you can-
so I can touch it.
Yeah.
I finally learned that we need like pillows.
Yes, padded room. That'll work. Yep.
No, I meant like for
I know
the
your
recording,
guess.
not just
No.
like.
now,
I
padded
know
room.
the-
I feel like
I'm not saying it's not sometimes necessary. I'm just saying I think I'd get the most use out of it.
Oh yeah.
and you
What
guys
size?
are still teaching classes.
Yep.
there
We
and
do
stuff.
workshops and classes.
And it almost seems like you guys have done more variety
Yeah, yeah.
because now there's like jewelry making type things, and-
metalsmithing, jewelry
Yeah.
classes. We do ink classes, painting, drawing.
You do
we do
the fish slapping dance.
the fish slapping.
Excuse me.
it's-
Come on.
It's like from Monty Python.
Thank you. I knew Eddie would get that.
Yeah, we do. Well, we
I
haven't.
thought something other.
Ooh, I heard Eddie Monty Python is coming to Netflix.
Netflix, the
Yes.
movies and the
Yes,
episodes.
yes, I am super
Me
excited
too.
about that.
Yeah.
Somebody will binging.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't. I mean,
Can't just
I mean,
do
we learn it
one.
word for word watching over the years, but yeah, you still got to watch.
Every once in a while, like I'll catch an episode that I'm like, I've never seen this one
Yeah.
before.
And it's kind of a how have I never seen
Yeah,
this
kind of.
before?
Yeah.
But what's great is some of the comedy. It's still relevant to
Oh,
today.
yeah.
Like it can
Yep.
be applied now, and it's still great. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Well,
when I say timeless, I
that's
mean
like,
like
it's
that's classic.
Yeah.
That's good.
it's
I
that's
mean-
how you can tell what genius is.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, a silly walk is always a silly
Yeah.
walk.
Yep. I came here for an argument because that's how people.
Oh,
that's how
yeah,
people
yeah,
state
yeah.
their cases. Now
Yeah.
it's just one side or the other, and
Yeah.
it's just it is, no, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is.
I just paid you $20.
Yeah, no, you
nope,
didn't.
time's up.
now the only difference is now they're just on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
That was
it.
interesting.
And coming
Yeah.
from Washington. Sorry.
Not to be sorry.
Yeah, oh no!
No, I'm very sorry.
Oh, okay. I think we're all sorry.
Yeah.
So I think last time we talked, were you still had a day job, right, Eddie?
I did.
So
I was
what was
working
that
in Rhode Island.
transition
That
like?
was weird. Well, I was at this particular job 5 years, coming up on 5 years, getting ready to ask for a raise. How am I going to approach the boss? What am I going to say? And it was during those weeks they told me I was let go.
But 8 days later, we had the opportunity
That's
to
the
move
thing.
downtown.
So I'm on the computer figuring out what I'm going to do next, and Jessie calls and says, "Hey, we might have a place in Plymouth." So it all kind of worked. Jessie's always trying to sell me on the universe,
You're
and
going to open the channels, allow things to happen.
yeah, well, okay.
No,
And,
really, and it does.
it
When you
hasn't-
open
well,
up and let things,
I
and
tried to-
chase and don't. You have to believe.
Okay, is that why Universe hasn't friended me on Facebook yet? My
Well, 'cause
request is like a year and a half
no,
old.
yeah, not going to happen.
You're not friends with the universe on Facebook?
Wait, did you follow it on Twitter
It's
first?
pending.
Is how-
Well, wait,
Pending.
pending.
It's pending. It's pending their approval.
Yes. So yeah,
I was trying to see what mutual friends you have. It's like, I don't think so, Eddie.
you're on the list. Aren't you going to put a good word in for me?
Well,
So yeah, that worked out. That was kind of a twist of fate, and a positive one.
Yeah.
So I still do freelance for the industry from time to time if needed, but they need human hands less. They have their laser cut and CAD CAM, and now they have 3D printing, and it's kind of ridiculous. And if they want cheap labor, it's overseas. They don't want to pay somebody health care and a living wage. So I'm throwing all in with Art Shoppe. This is our 5th year of the Art Shoppe. We're working weekends up until we got here, and then we're like, let's do the 6 days.
Full-time plus. Yeah.
So
and we have a lot of fun, and it looks like we're joking around and goofing off a lot, but we really do.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I thought working for myself.
97 as of January 1st for me today. Paintings that I've
I'm like 97 what?
Wait,
This year. Since January 1st.
I'm like, I didn't know you guys in 97.
You look good, don't you?
Ow.
No, but I've seen a definite change in you guys, and I mean that positively.
Oh, good, because I'm freaking tired. I don't know.
Well, but I mean that's part of it.
You know what? It's chasing the dream, and it's like I wouldn't want to put this much energy into anybody or anything else other than Eddie and our goal and our dream. So you know what I I mean? Instead of working for the man, I'm like,
it is hard work because it's with
work
you
for yourself.
day and night.
and it's more. It's more. I don't want to say you guys are more serious, but you're more
we're
serious.
semi-professional.
Yeah, we don't want to
Yeah.
be. Don't
We
call
don't
us
want to be
professional.
professional.
No, I didn't
but
say
we're
professional. I said
semi.
serious.
Okay, all right.
Semi.
All right.
as
serious.
professional as necessary.
I'm just cutting you to the
That's kinda
quick.
how we roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we always say we're as professional as we have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not a bit further. Thank you very
Right.
much.
Yeah, we there's a line and we go right up
it's
to
different
it.
when it's the weekend extra money thing to this is the only job I have.
Oh yeah,
You know,
this is
and suddenly it
car
becomes
insurance payment
serious
time
as a
and
heart attack.
mortgage
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
and it's like in rent.
Yeah, it's tough to
Like,
budget.
you know,
'cause,
everything is increased tenfold.
Yep,
But,
so we're go.
we're working
Last
to-
year was we didn't go fishing all that. We usually go fishing a lot.
Yeah.
Twice.
Twice last year?
Yep. We were just there
opposed
as
to
much as we can because we were
50.
feeling the joint out. We wanted to know the trends.
Be
We
there
wanted
every
to know
moment we could.
Right.
if there were waves of people, if it was constant, especially with the tourists.
Well, Mother Nature's
you know?
helping you out this year with no fish and weather.
You know what? March was all retail, all kinds of business suffered this March up here in the Northeast.
I was fine. I sell bread.
Yeah. Oh,
Everybody does. And in fact, bad
I
weather
was-
makes you want
Yeah,
to eat
yeah.
more
Yeah,
bread.
It's going to snow.
he's looking into a milk truck.
Bread is bread and beer. That's
Yeah, so January and February were great.
fabulous.
Yeah.
And that
Great
was our,
March,
Yeah.
March was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
and for artists or any kind of business,
very
I suppose,
encouraging.
a retail business.
Goes down, yeah.
January, February, March typically
People
is
have-
our slowest months of the
Yeah.
year.
Christmas
However,
hangover, yeah.
January and February were the best I've ever had in 25 years as an artist.
Wow,
As a-
really?
My personal
That's
taste.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that bodes well for the summer.
Yeah, well, it's picking up again. The few weeks in the beginning of March, there was 3 weeks that were,
I mean,
weather nailed us.
I
but-
mean, I was
Snowing
without power for 5 days.
that's
and
what
it
it
was
was.
just like
Yep.
I'd get home.
Nancy, I did invite you over to my house if you needed a shower, just so you know.
She doesn't listen to this. She listens to me all the time.
Well,
You think she
you think-
does.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
She has to hear me. I don't know if she listens.
She's just nodding.
Yeah.
Okay, Andy, dear.
But yeah, it like took a week and a half to kind of like sort everything out because
Yeah.
you'd get home, you'd eat
Yeah.
something because you couldn't open the fridge,
Yep.
and once 6 o'clock rolled around, you're like, well, I guess I'm going to go to bed because
Yeah.
there's no power and there's nothing else to do.
and it's dark.
Yeah, so
Sun's down. I'm out.
It's amazing how much technology we rely on, like
Oh, no question.
Netflix or computer or Facebook, anything. It's like our go-to at the end of the evening. That's our wind down time.
Yeah.
you know?
I'm
You know what I did?
Yeah.
I painted.
I was out of electricity the second storm. I think it was the second storm for close to 40 something hours. I picked up a book.
Really.
oh, what now?
A book.
And what shelf did you
They're
put
not
it on?
dead. They
One of
were,
those fancy reading books?
yeah. It was Peanuts, Snoopy and Charlie Brown.
Oh, nice.
But,
A fancy reading book.
yeah, it was. Had pictures on every page.
We literally just, when I left the house, we just had a tree service and taken out the last tree that
Come
came
on,
down.
really?
Yeah. Because you can't even get him.
Yeah.
And he was a friend.
They're
So
having a great March.
Oh, my God,
by the
they're-
way.
yeah.
April, March, and April.
They'll all
they're
be
just
down at
really
Disney
having
this
a great
year.
year.
Yep.
I actually know the guy's girlfriend, and she's like, "Yeah, I haven't really seen him because he plows snow and
And then
does
he's
tree work."
chainsawing, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what are you guys planning for the summer? Do you have any
Going to Europe.
Oh, summertime. Well, we're gearing up. Well,
Well, Art Week's
Yeah,
coming
Art Week's
up.
coming.
Is
I don't know
up,
if this will be up.
April 27th
I
to
think
May
this will be up
6th.
before Art Week.
Yeah, I hope it is.
Oh, it'll be up by Art Week because
Oh, I think
I'm
this will
gonna
be
make sure
the-
it's up by Art Week.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Art Week episode of Inebri-art
Dun, dun,
podcast.
dun.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Plymouth Bay Cultural Group because they've been wonderful to work with.
They have. They really made sure. Yeah.
Inspirational. And the Fairy Door Trail project that's starting also
Jane,
that week with Jane Kelly.
Well, what's that about? You got to tell us.
Oh.
What's that?
Throughout.
So,
Blah, blah.
several years back, you participated in the lobster painting of the giant lobsters.
It's about 2 years.
Yes. So this year, the tourism board and it was a lady named Jane Kelly who thought, well, wouldn't it be great if we did a fairy door? And she had local businesses. There's 24 that I believe are participating. Local artists would make a fairy door, and you get a scavenger hunt map, so you get to go around to all these businesses, and so we created our own because we're artists.
Yep. So restaurants
So
and
we're on the-
businesses and
So it's
they
on a
all have
smaller
one. Yep.
scale. You have to physically go into these building and businesses, and there's I don't know. I think there's a.
Yeah, it'll get families around downtown. For giving them another reason to hit all the spots.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then in our week with the Plymouth Bay Cultural with like Andrew Botteri and Melissa.
We put that there so you wouldn't tap the table. So now you're tapping the table underneath.
Apparently, I have touch issues.
So,
Yeah, so
Andrew
Andrew,
Bottari,
yeah,
who's been
he's
great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He's
He's
got
full of
such
energy. They all are, yeah.
and he's so positive about bringing art downtown.
We're
and
really
music
drawn
and,
to them.
They're wonderful.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, in fact, they did the
So what are you guys
the
doing?
Channel
for-
5 thing. We get to scream into the camera. and
Oh
they're
yeah,
gonna-
you guys.
Yeah.
They filmed it at your
Yeah.
yeah.
Did it at the Art Shoppe.
I was busy.
Okay, that's okay. I yelled loud enough.
Please whisper into the microphone.
Jesse yelled loud. That's funny. So yeah, that's going to be on morning
usually
wake up
asked to
eye
be
opener
louder.
Channel 5.
Nice.
It honestly never comes
So
up.
what are you guys doing as part of Art Week?
Well, we're going to have 2 days. It's going to be the first. It's going to be this Saturday, first Saturday of Art Week, and the last
there's
Sunday
Friday.
of Art Week.
Our studio is open all day long from 11 to 5. We're doing 2 completely free. We've invested the money in the materials to give to the community.
You're a little nicer than us. We're
We're a little nicer. A little nicer, yeah. And it's to get people up to the studio, too, because we're on the second floor. We want people to get in. Once you're in the studio, you see, whoa, this is a cool place. But we also want them to walk away saying, we made something
Yeah, give 'em
tangible,
a taste
and
of
they had
what the
fun, and they made
workshops are
art,
like,
yeah.
something that they may never in a million years try.
Yeah.
Eddie's going to be doing some metal smithing, some copper wire ring making, and it is free. And so from like 11 to 5, you can drop in. And
No set times. Just we're
learn
going to
to
roll
do
through
it.
the day.
Yep.
Yep, we'll have a little nibble station.
Yep. Oh, we always
For those
do
of you that don't know
Yeah.
the Art Shop, we are not believing in starving artists. We always have
That's
a little
bullshit.
snack.
There's always snacks there.
There's always
yeah.
snacks and drinks. And Jesse, myself.
Jesse's doing the gyataku fish.
Oh,
Nicely
the
done.
fish slapping. So for
It's
our
printing,
listeners that don't
printing.
know,
It's printing.
Fish printing, rubbing and printing.
The ancient
printmaking.
Japanese.
you're going to rub
art
fish.
of-
Good
I
for
actually,
you.
How do you feel about that fish? Turn over the other side now. I'm going to do some of that, and so everybody can take home cards, and it's done on rice paper with ink, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah, we took 2 of our popular workshops and we
Yeah.
offered it.
Yeah.
And so we just want to give people a taste.
Yeah,
of
I
what
mean
we're
it's
all
a great
about,
way to
yeah.
get people in the store,
Absolutely.
show what you guys are about,
And they're going to walk away with something really
Yeah,
kinda
make and
neat
take-
well, they're
yeah.
going to get to meet you guys. I
Yeah,
mean, that's the
absolutely.
thing is
It'll be fun.
Yeah,
Art
I
is
mean,
fun. That is my
yeah.
biggest thing. Art is
And
fun.
and it'll be on the casual side, as important it is to do the thing properly.
The most important thing is I just pronounced art is best.
Yeah, and
art.
I didn't.
Art is fun.
It sounded wrong. It sounded
know, it
like you're
didn't
putting on
sound just
air.
right.
And you spell the shop funny, so it's the Art Shoppe.
at Shoppe.
It's art shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, Old English because it's Plymouth. Well, because like I don't know. Well, we weren't in Plymouth though when we started that.
Plimpton, that's older. Well, wait a
The-
minute.
the
Wait a
funny-
minute. No, you
the-
know what I'm
the
thinking
funny-
of?
the funniest
Carver
thing-
came off of Plimpton and Plimpton.
1620,
Well, the-
1720. I don't know.
Well, the funniest thing is my
is hard.
Math
sister
is hard.
met you guys before I did. Because she
Really?
was
'Cause I-
into your Plimpton shop
Oh, all right.
at,
See, I
like
met
one
her
time.
at the Wareham.
At the
No, you
Wareham
mentioned previous, you
oyster-
just didn't.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
yeah.
What was great is we're walking down the street coming here. Okay, and I did take a detour. I'm sorry because I see shiny things. But we're walking down here and somebody yells out the window and they're like, "Jesse, hey, I was just at your shop last week, and it was like, and we don't like, we just met them, but they remembered the experience. That's what we're all about. We want to make a fun experience.
She was wearing one of my
She
necklaces.
was wearing a Kaleidocraft necklace,
it's-
and they're like, told you, it's me, and I'm like, hi, me.
Do you get those times where someone will drive by and they're
my
like,
God, all
Jesse,
the
and you're
time.
like, hey, you, whoever you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as long as they're not saying anything, negative. We're
I've
like,
had-
yes, nice to see you too.
I had people be like, I saw you the other day. I'm like, you did? And they're like, I beeped at you. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, that was you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We get people go by the studio all the time. We put the sign out, the flag, like,
Beep 'em,
hey, it's like, hey, but that's cool. It's all cool. We're
That's what we like about the place. A lot of energy, a lot of people.
There is.
We didn't have that at the
wonderful.
Plimpton was nice where we started, but it was
It's
nothing
cute.
like this.
now this is on a
This
grander
is where
scale.
we
This
wanted
is our
to
dream
be.
come true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're just going to work at this
Yep.
dream,
And we're
it's
meeting
growing.
people. Although we met you before, we're meeting people like yourselves, and we just networking and
Yeah,
hearing
every time
about
you
what's
turn
going
around,
on.
there's like someone else new. You don't shut that off. This whole thing
I
goes
was
to
doing
shit if you
this.
shut
I
this
was
off.
just touching the table. I was
Oh,
being
all
fresh.
See, now you totally distract me. I
what she
forgot
goes to shit.
what I was
That
saying.
was
She
the-
does that to me
cute.
all the time. She does that.
Unbelievable. That's your partner, Eddie.
That's my business partner. Yes.
And you wouldn't have anybody else. Trust me.
No, I wouldn't.
No,
But you guys
makes
have
respect.
a great following.
Thank you.
Thanks.
When you guys have an opening, the place is packed.
Yep.
You're always there.
I try
Fish
to be.
most of the time.
I try to be. I try to be.
Well, I'm a little less convenient to
Yeah,
downtown.
I'm literally right up the street, so it's,
I think.
I'm
oh,
up-
thanks.
no, but I'm saying like comparatively speaking,
I
he's
am
got a
up
trip
Yeah,
to
it's
make.
a
Several
hike.
streets, and one
Yeah.
of them's a highway.
And
And
a town is in between.
I can
You know,
literally walk there if I wanted to.
We,
I can literally walk there if I leave 2 days ahead of time.
when we do a function or an event or even just open to the public, my personal goal is when someone comes in. Yeah, it's great when they connect with my artwork and Andy's jewelry. It's great if we sell something, but it's more important to me that somebody walks away and they leave, and it's something that I would have liked to go to, and it would have been something that I walk away saying, man, that is so cool. That's a memory I'm going to have. That's something that I'm taking something away. That was fun, or this was neat, or that was inspirational. And that to me is like the biggest high. That's
Well, we
kinda
got
cool.
that letter from that family from Pennsylvania last
Yeah,
year.
we get thank you letters because sometimes
Oh, really?
we'll get
Wow.
tourists come in.
That's cool.
And I'll just throw a table out, and I won't do a real class, but I'll do an impromptu something and show somebody and get their hands dirty and let them participate and it makes a little something different for that.
And something they really didn't expect.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of people come up there not knowing what to expect.
True.
And it's nice to see them say,
Art supplies.
Well, there's
oh, by
those
the way, we
people.
do not. But yeah.
well, the needlepoint people
Yeah.
that think it's still the.
Do you have ice cream?
Yeah.
Farfars hasn't been here for about 30 years, but thank
People
you
come in looking for ice cream.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm gonna start asking for ice cream
Yes.
just because
Yeah.
I really like ice cream.
Here's the thing: at some point, they're just going to have ice cream.
I hope so.
Back shop
my
ice
plan.
cream. Yep.
It's not
It's
that
like
we don't.
you guys.
I just feel like if they have ice cream, I might get some
Yeah.
opposed to the
You
Joe
might, you
Schmo.
might be on the inside.
Yeah.
You might get
Yeah,
a.
yeah.
I know
a scoop
people.
or two. You do
Um,
that.
We do
Yeah.
that. We
That's
do
how you know you've made it at the art shop. You show up and you
get
get
ice
an ice
cream.
cream cone.
Oh, okay.
Can make rum chata ice cream.
Well, I can honestly say I've never gone to your place and not. There's no way you can run in for 5 minutes.
No, it's like
No, it's a vortex. We suck you
Yeah.
in. And it's,
And it's like, do you want a beer? Hey,
yeah.
we're going to order pizza. Do you want some pizza? And like, yes. And
Yeah,
It's
it's one of those
Yeah.
antiseptic, snobby
Yeah.
art
we're,
galleries.
we're like, oh.
The one that I remember specifically was you guys had a thing the night of the tree lighting.
That was amazing, yeah.
It was
The same night that
crazy.
you guys put on the art show downtown. Was that the same night?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Drop off.
Which was another
Yeah.
great night.
Oh, I didn't even
downtown
get to you
Plymouth.
guys
No.
at Winterfest because
Oh, yeah.
I was having panic attacks. That's a
Winterfest
whole
was-
nother story.
But it was great for us too. We
Oh, it was
benefited.
amazing.
The whole street, everything.
Yeah.
Winterfest was fabulous. Tree lighting was amazing. Passing? Okay. Yes? No? Okay. Okay.
Not a dark beer guy.
Was the tree lighting the night of
Tree lighting was December 2nd.
Oh, that's when we had the
Night of the-
multi-artist.
Yep.
And we had
We
the.
did,
I think there was an
Paying it
artist.
forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
paying it
paying it
forward.
forward.
So
The art
what?
paying it forward.
Tell our listeners.
We're going to do that again.
Yep.
That
What was
very
that about?
successful.
So every couple months we have different artists come in, and they're our guests in our little section that we call the guest gallery. And
For
in the month of
guests.
December, what we did is
Are there guests in the guest gallery?
In the guest
That's-
gallery,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
And,
they get to
and they're our guests.
They
We will-
submit their artwork to us, and we choose. And we do have to turn people down because, fortunately, We
Yeah.
have so many people they're hearing about what we're trying to do and share our space, but
We have to put them off a lot of
yeah,
times.
and some people,
Yeah.
and it's going to be quality
Yeah.
too, and
Yeah.
it's going to be handmade.
Yep.
That's something so important to us that we want
That's what
handmade.
we do, yeah.
But in the month of December, we have anywhere from
We had
22
over
to 24
22, yeah.
different artists,
Yep.
and they get to have 2 to 3 pieces up in the guest gallery for sale. And we take 10%. No,
No, not
we
for
waived
that.
the fee for
no.
the month of December.
What we asked was for a $5 donation from each artist,
yep, and a non-perishable food item.
that we donated to the
Yeah, it could be socks, canned
yeah.
goods,
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Whatever they can use.
And the night
The
of our
coalition.
reception, if a customer brought in cash
Yeah.
or a food
We encourage that,
food item,
too.
we had bags and bags and boxes and boxes and $700 worth of
It was
stuff.
very
It was
moving.
amazing.
People just came out and gave.
food. So we gave it to the Plymouth Coalition
Mm-hmm.
Food Pantry. So it was a positive thing for the artwork. We sold
Mm-hmm.
a ton of artist artwork for the month of December. It
Yep.
was amazing. People came out and celebrated the arts that night.
Mm-hmm.
We, of course, put on a nice little spread. People got to meet and greet people that they
Yeah,
don't get to see. It's
a lot of
holiday
people there.
time, so it was festive.
And it was the same night as the
music.
5K. and
Oh,
the
there was
tree
We didn't know
lighting.
about the
Raise
run. We knew
tree
about the
lighting.
lighting. Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
trying
It
to
was
a fun
incorporate
night.
something
Yeah, it
going
was-
into it. It was
it
amazing.
was,
it was purely good marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's so many
That
things
was a-
like that.
That was a night.
But
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
it was so fun to see people coming in. Some people made a couple stops. They came in as they went and did the events
And some people
downtown.
left and came back later because it
Yeah.
was so busy.
Yeah, exactly. And it was a great selling night for art, which is great.
For everyone.
but
I mean,
it was
a
a
lot of
great
them.
giving night
Yeah.
to the for the
We couldn't
donations.
believe. I mean, we shouldn't have been surprised. But you know how you throughout the year you see how people don't give and how people don't give.
That's one of those
shit.
things.
And, yeah,
It was a nice reset.
absolutely.
Keep it from
Exactly.
being jaded.
Perfect. Yeah, that's it. And it was
It
the
was
right
awesome.
time of the year. And
It was awesome, and we gave back to the community and the artists. But like the artists and the customers gave back,
They're the
and it
ones who
renewed
need
our
to- yeah.
faith in people.
Yeah.
That was what was awesome, and we're like, whoa,
was-
okay. And
was a
making
special
the
time.
donation was a really cool thing.
yeah.
Bringing it all down there.
So we'll do that
December
again.
will
December.
be our pay.
Yeah.
The art of paying forward. Do is that two?
Dose.
Dope.
Uh,
Dose.
Pick a language.
Dose.
How about
Two?
the sequel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just spitballing. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that will be. We'll definitely do that again every year, and hopefully we can keep growing that.
And what we just figured out we're going to do in the autumn, we just had a very successful Saturday. Was it 2 Saturdays ago? Yeah. With the tea tarot.
Oh yeah.
Herbs and Art Day. It was a festival that we did to bring spring forward.
Because it's not.
I don't.
It's
think
not happening.
It didn't
so
happen.
we're pushing.
I don't think it really.
No.
It's gonna be like wicked nice out tomorrow.
I don't know. I heard it's supposed to get cold in the evening.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh
but
wait,
enjoy
no, I'm thinking
the-
Saturday.
enjoy
I'm
the
thinking
day.
Saturday.
The
Never
That's
mind.
what
day
happens
will
at
be
night, Andy.
warm.
No, I'm
It
thinking
gets cold
Saturday.
at night.
Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, we did when we invited a few select artists and guests that got
Handmade
to sell
stuff.
their wares that complemented each other, didn't compete with each other, but we all worked together as a team, and it was great. And
We also had.
And led to one of the weirdest text messages I've ever gotten.
From who?
Jesse, does Nancy read palms? I'm like, what?
Well,
okay,
No.
so we're looking for a palm reader for
Yeah,
the
I was
fall
like, what?
festival. I think that
Yeah.
was so cool. They
'Cause
had,
we
we
had-
had tarot cards.
Yeah, we had oracle card reading.
Yeah, I mean,
and it
and
was
crystals and fortune
Yeah.
telling.
Yeah, it was
and
real fun.
Soaps and oils, and it was just kind of a cool, pagan
Yeah.
fest the day before Easter. So, like, yeah, we wanted
Well,
to bring
Jesus
all
was out of
different-
town,
He was
so-
busy, but he came later. The next,
Well, we looked busy the next day.
and so like the whole day was celebrating all these cool people and things that
Yeah.
they do too. It was good for us. It was good for the people came out and hallelujah! It was sunny that day. And
Yeah.
people, like we
Yeah.
had hundreds of people coming throughout
Nice.
the day.
So
It
we'll
was
do that again in the autumn.
Do you have another event idea like that planned, or for something for summertime? Well, fall's got to be a little spooky. You got to do something a little spooky.
Oh yeah.
Fall time.
We
Maybe you can get some ghosts.
Oh, they're there. Yeah, Ghost Bob,
Ghost Hunter Bob.
Ghost Hunter Bob. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the bathroom at our art shop squeaks, and we just giggle from time.
We don't even want
Yeah.
WD
Time to
for it.
time,
We
yeah.
always say, "Oh, Ghost Hunter Bob is here," doing this like.
But do you have like a summer?
Well, all our workshops and classes are wicked, crazy busy.
We'll
Do an
continue to
alcohol
do
ink
that, yeah.
workshop this weekend, and then I have we have an ocean resin bottle thing that's full, and then we have a
We have earrings and bracelets, copper bracelets
Yep.
and copper earrings coming up. We got to figure
We
out
have
which is
the,
first. Air
The
chasing.
spirit feather
Oh,
one. We're doing all different
that's
kinds
gonna
of
be
things.
cool.
There's so many different personalities.
Yeah.
They look
So
for
if
so many different
someone
things.
wants to see what you have going on at the art shop, where
like
would
us
they go?
and check us out on Facebook. It is the
And
Art
share
Shop
it on Facebook.
Jessa Studio.
I would say the
Yes.
best thing to do
And
is
come
come
into
to the art shop. Yeah,
because then we have our lists.
Yep,
our
if
sign
it's-
up sheets.
if it's something you dig, you come up from time to time, and you can easily see what's coming
And
up.
we
Because a
always
lot
have
of times
samples ahead. Yeah.
we don't tell too far ahead what we're
they
doing
get
because a
full
lot of
so
people
fast.
jump on. 2 weeks later, those people aren't to be found.
Or
Yeah.
we're full, and
Yeah.
then we have to turn people down
People
for 3
away,
weeks.
yeah.
And we hate saying that. We hate
So,
saying no.
we'll
We
keep-
want people to be
Yeah,
creative.
you guys are very much like we're doing this in 2 weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
And,
hey, 2 weeks ahead.
We're
that's a
very much like
major commitment
we have
for me.
we have our year planned out.
The fact that we're here,
Yeah.
you know, my commitment issues.
Yeah, I
like,
mean, we did book October's live trial model already.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Yeah, so
y'all did.
Yeah, we're
That's what
yeah.
we
That's
did.
great.
Oh yeah. Well,
That's
we're
what we
working on
do.
May.
Yeah, we got-
May's like 4 weeks ahead. That's like
May's done.
yeah. Well,
June's done.
I'm working
We
on
got July.
I'm working on the last minute June stuff.
yeah, but we have 4 more.
July. The Monday night models I think are booked all the way through
When
till
do
October.
your Wednesday drawing start?
End of May.
Okay. Oh,
We're
wow,
only in
that's
April.
gonna wait.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's cool.
Okay,
Well, it's
I
not really the middle
apologize.
of the way
I didn't get
through.
to make
Yeah.
it to your last one because we
You
were
don't have to-
finishing a contest.
You don't have to apologize.
They canceled it.
Canceled from the Chamber of Commerce, but that's
Oh,
Oh, was
that's
that that was the
the-
Nook
the-
the Nook thing?
Yeah, we
Oh.
each made something specifically for that.
I really liked
competition.
Eddy's.
Oh, thanks. You didn't like
Hey!
Jesse's?
I haven't seen Jesse's.
Oh, you want to see a picture?
Sure.
Yes.
Well,
Show the
me
people at
afterwards.
home.
So it looks
doesn't,
like
it doesn't work
this.
for audio.
No, it's
Come on,
this
Jesse.
big.
1,000 words. You got
But
this.
Oh, did I? Bring
Yeah, so there was only 6 participants, so they called it off.
oh, that's too bad.
They might be doing one in September,
you
but
guys gonna finish first?
I
and
feel
second?
like it was a really
that's weird.
odd.
Yeah.
There were money prizes too.
See, a
It's
lot
an
of
odd theme.
Well, we always have like our art shows, and people always be like, "Oh, well, what's the theme?" And I'm like, "We don't do themes because I feel like the second you put themes, you get less people putting in."
Because
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Okay,
did
Andy, I'm gonna tell us Jesse.
Why don't you describe what you see?
Oh, I have seen that.
16 by 20. I did the top of her name is Faith.
Oh,
Oh,
Four
the
Fathers
art-
Monument.
yeah. The Forefathers Monument.
Yeah.
But I did the top of her. That was
Is
my
that
choice.
nest really there?
It was an osprey nest 4 years ago.
In Jesse's
Oh.
world.
And it was an osprey, and that's an osprey silhouette, actually.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, no, that wasn't a picture I went
That
by.
is her
there's
Well,
this-
no, but I was just like I saw
out of
that,
the
but I didn't.
hundreds of research
it
pictures.
didn't.
I'm like,
it didn't
oh,
register.
that would be
That's
so
what that was.
cool.
Yeah.
So,
But anyway.
I saw that. I remember. I saw that on Facebook.
Thank you.
Yeah.
well, you
Facebook
guys
is
are
fine.
both tied for first place,
Oh,
as far as
thanks.
I'm concerned.
Unfortunately,
No,
we
no,
did
that
have
doesn't
to-
work for Jesse.
Jesse's very competitive.
You're-
Jesse,
all right, so you're
Jesse
both-
like the blue ribbon.
So you're both tied for first place.
Okay, that's okay,
But
'cause you
Eddie's
know
getting
what?
the ribbon.
That's so wrong.
Thank you.
I just worked for 2 weeks on a piece for your spring art show.
I can't wait to see it.
It's so freaking trippy cool. It's not
Yeah.
even like something you would ever think came from me.
The
No, it's like what?
The-
What's she doing? What? Like what? What's
more
she-
and the more that we do, the harder and harder it gets.
No. I just fill out the form for you right now. The little thing that says Jesse.
Jesse. But it's the quality of stuff that
Yeah.
we've had turned in
Yeah.
is unreal.
Yeah, I admit we did
It's-
kind of put ourselves in a really rough spot
Where
we
we did-
decided
yeah.
we were going to pick first, second, and third,
Oh,
and then we're all
it
sitting there
sucks.
going, like last time we all picked the same artist,
but three different.
but we
pieces.
literally all picked different
Yeah.
pieces. Like when Stuart brought, it was 3 pieces in. We each decided we liked one the best. So
Yeah.
we just said, well, at least we know whose.
Yeah,
Narrowed it down.
yeah.
So that's probably the hardest thing we do all year is
Yeah.
pick the winners for that.
Pick your 3 favorites from this completely eclectic group of.
Right.
But that's our contribution to Art Week. Is we're gonna
Yes,
have the
you're
art.
doing the
Yeah,
spring show
yep.
down
I
at
just
the,
got the
the
trophies
pop
in.
art.
We don't do measly little ribbons. We have trophies.
How many
Jeez,
I
now
put
she's
a
going to
trophy
flash
on
a
my
trophy.
ribbon?
Yeah,
What's that?
You have a little legend near the window,
I
right?
do.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
growing
next to all our ribbons.
yeah.
basil
Yeah.
and thyme and sage and all kinds of herbs in there, but I can make rum.
All kinds?
No marijuana right now.
Oh.
Right now.
I killed that plant.
We do have
no.
I got a
artwork.
boy
We
plant.
do have
I got a
artwork
boy
representing
marijuana
it.
plant given to me, and I was so excited because I was going to grow marijuana.
What's the difference between a boy and a girl? I mean, like, I know what's the difference between a boy and a girl, but like, how do you tell?
The girl will
are there balls on the plant?
Truly.
You want to talk to him?
The girl will actually grow the little. What do you call that? Little
Boobies.
No, the girl is the one that you can smoke for.
That's the difference.
Okay.
About.
All right, but the
No,
boy,
that's like I didn't know. Like, what's the difference?
the boy plants are pretty much useless.
So
no,
the-
I'm kidding.
so-
So on
all
tonight's
right, I'll
episode
take
of
that.
Inebri-art Botany Chat,
So the boy plants just take out the trash and mow the lawn, but we're somehow still useless.
Listen, I know a lot of girl pot plants that can do that too. They just go 3
Yes.
miles an hour.
but
No, the boy plant.
Can keep
I
standing up.
I dried all the leaves, I gold leafed them, and I made
I
artwork
was gonna
out
say,
of them.
I remember seeing some of that
Yeah,
down
I
at
did
the
a ton of
Art
those.
Shoppe.
And I only have one left.
And there's necklaces now too, right?
Yeah, I took a leaf and I traced it onto metal. I pierced it out and I made marijuana pendant.
Medicinal marijuana.
Yeah, because it has
medicinal.
the green cross behind it.
Oh, cool.
oh, nice.
That's actually been a very popular seller now that it's legal.
Yeah.
It's coming to Plymouth.
I've seen just such a shift in gears. There's a grow house, I guess, in Plymouth, like a legal one, where they grow medicinal marijuana.
Yeah.
And it was like on the Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. They welcomed them, and like it was a big deal. And I was like, "Wow, man,
Legal.
times have changed."
But the money was
Well, the money was always there.
Well,
Yeah, and now we can tax it.
It was only
When they
though,
figured
for a
out how
short
much they
time,
could get
actually, when
for-
you think of the span of it, for how long it's been around.
yeah, when I was
Yeah.
a kid, it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Well, no, I know. No.
No, but at that point they were still trying to figure out like what the wheel and
Well, and this is the thing: is it's still so tied up.
I don't inhale.
Thanks, Bill.
So what? Edible?
But it's still so tied up
Who
in
smokes it anymore? Everyone's drinking it and eating it.
yeah.
Chicken.
But it's still so tied up in the legality that it's like
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh, you can do whatever you. No, it's technically still federally illegal. Yeah,
Federally, it's going to get you busted.
yeah. So it's a really interesting time, but I definitely feel that it's heading in the right direction. Mm-hmm. And there's certain
There's a lot of positive use for it.
there's a certain
When
attorney
it's done-
generals
when it's
that need to be
done
replaced, but
properly
that's a different thing.
Yeah. And towns that need to stop trying to ban it because guys,
It
come
makes beautiful art.
on. I know that really that's
No,
No, really.
no,
it
no,
does.
no, no.
No, it really
Yeah.
does.
You guys make beautiful
Oh,
art.
thank you. Oh,
The plant didn't do anything other than just lay there.
and
sadly, I know. Had
It's
it been
a boy
girl
plant.
You're gonna have some
I was
really
setting that
great
joke up
art.
for.
Yeah.
It's funny. In high school, we used to draw them on our book covers. Remember? And now it's.
What do you mean? Remember?
Remember the little boy?
Not all.
No. What were you drawing?
I was a good girl.
What?
Yeah.
What? I know your mom. I talked to her.
Oh,
Yeah.
for our listeners, Jessie mom scares the shit out of me.
She,
Be warned. Be very warned.
yeah, that's right.
She's
Oh, I have-
She's
she's an awesome person.
She asked
is
me to
awesome.
deliver a note for
No, no.
We need you to sign
I'm
that
not,
you received
nope,
it.
not taking it. But we love having you guys on.
Thank you.
Where
We
can
love
people
you.
go
Yeah.
online to find out about you guys?
Facebook's the easiest place.
Facebook or come down to 84 Court
Yeah.
Street,
Come
11
check
to
out the
5
joint.
every day
Yeah.
but Monday.
But not everybody's local.
Oh, this goes out
They're lost.
in like far away.
Oh,
yeah,
we
yeah.
get downloaded everywhere.
we're big in Europe
Facebook
now.
world, Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah, because we put the latest pieces we make on there.
Facebook.
We put
Yeah.
Our
occasion
classes
And-
and,
and
the
events.
posting on
Yep.
that,
If
yeah.
you go to
The Art Shop,
what's
Jess
the
Art
face?
Studio.
Okay, what's it again?
Facebook.
The Art Shop
Jess Art Studio.
Yes.
on Facebook.
And if you see
Like it.
something you like,
Message us.
immediately.
Yes, because
Because Jessie doesn't wait. She sells the things right out from underneath me when I want them.
Oh, he brought that up.
Yeah.
What did he say?
But then she gave me like
I
a
think the
super
octopus.
yeah, the octopus with the skull. It was awesome.
awesome.
Well,
But
if
she
it's
did-
any
It
consolation,
wasn't
you're
even
not
dry,
the only one.
But yeah.
Huh? Oh, I know.
She does that.
Trust me, but there are
But we
times
learned
that I
earlier
make
tonight it's
something-
all about me.
We learned that a long time ago, darling.
No, but you were
No.
very nice and gave me a card with the image on it.
Yeah.
So I very appreciate that. And you guys are welcome back anytime.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
And we wish you the best. Oh, no. You,
Yeah,
you're gonna
no,
say
let's
something.
so this was how long was it between our first visit
Almost 2
here with you?
years.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's come for 3. Lucky 3. We'll come back next year.
Yeah,
we'll
to
be
show
like,
up
whoop, whoop,
every
Okay.
50, 100 episodes or so.
Yeah, this will be like episode 84, 85.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
we're in the 80s.
Nice.
Excellent.
So,
Excellent.
Yeah.
Who do you have up next?
Jeff Hilliard's up next. He
Who's
should be.
that? Hilliard's Chocolates.
No, he's a musician.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I was thinking the same thing. It's like, ooh, is he bringing snacks?
Chocolate.
No, we actually got very lucky. Our
Music's good too.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we've had
Yeah.
let's see, we've had musicians, artists, comic creators, authors.
Chefs. You've had chefs too.
We're chubby guys. Of course, we have chefs. Bakers, food truck people, stand-up
Really?
comedians. Someone from Star Wars.
Who was on Sour?
His name is Jerome. Blake.
Jerome shit.
He's
No,
like
no,
a
no,
character
Blake, definitely
actor.
not. His name is Jerome. Oh shit, Blake.
He's also in Fifth Element.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
Speaking of Jeff Hilliard,
Hilliard! Hi, how are you?
we've had someone from Deadliest Catch. We've had
Who was it? Was it Captain Ralph? He kissed me
no,
and he gave me a postcard.
No,
Captain
Nick Tokman.
Kissed me too.
We also
He did kiss you,
had someone that worked with, not for, the Jim Henson Company and has won 2 Emmys.
Oh, who is it?
Bill Diamond.
I have a signed original of his.
Yeah,
It's huge.
he's super nice.
It's
he's super
super
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
It's on my art inspiration
we
wall.
just had
He
an
kissed me,
Emmy-nominated
too.
band.
He didn't kiss me. I didn't see
No?
him in person.
kissed me.
But he wrote my name.
A what?
An Emmy-nominated band was
Nice.
just on like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So again, guys, thank you.
Look what we started.
Thank
Yeah, you guys led this
This
whole
is, just remember,
nonsense
this is
off.
literally
Yeah,
all your fault.
Sure.
pretty much.
Yeah.
So we'll see
Thank you,
on
Andy. Thank you,
in
Fish.
another 80 episodes.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
All
Cool beans. Thanks,
Awesome.
Fish. Thanks.
Thanks.
Andy,
All right.
you guys are awesome. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for listening to our podcast. Don't forget to check out our other podcast. There's the Bar Talk podcast. There's Old Colony Cast. And, of course, the Inebri-art podcast along with Jam Packed. You can find all those on Stitcher, iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube, pretty much anywhere podcasts are found. If you're on some sort of service and you can't find it, let us know, and we'll help you out and or add our podcast with that, too. You can contact us at Inebri-art@yahoo.com and follow us on Facebook as well as Twitter at Inebri-art. And feel free to send us some tips, ideas, advice, hate mail, whatever it is, you can get us there. And again, thanks for listening.